From San Diego, this is the Fox 5 News at 4.
Well, winter is here, and it's bringing colder conditions to many parts of the country. And as those temperatures drop, cases of respiratory illnesses are on the rise.
Yeah, this colder weather impacting the way our bodies fight off viruses and other infections. Why is that? For more on the answers, we are joined by Dr. Fabi, who always gives us some great insight. Thanks for being here. Let's talk about why virus transmission is more rampant during this time of the year, during colder seasons.
So most of the viruses that cause colds and flus, like rhinovirus, coronavirus, they enter through our nose. And so along the nose, we have these cells that create these little vesicles that create a barricade from viruses to be able to penetrate and infect our cells in our nose, which ultimately then can track down into our lungs and respiratory system. And so during winter months, when the temperature drops, the cells in our nose, the ability to create those little vesicles diminishes by about 40%. And so then you're more susceptible to basically get.
Which makes sense for why we wear the mask.
Right, because that mask essentially creates an increased humidity as well as an increase in temperature in the environment around both our nose and our mouth.
You know, a lot of people, obviously we were talking also about transmission. We're indoors when it's really cold. So infectious diseases, obviously like that, start spreading a lot more quickly. But what is that connection with the cold?
Right, so the cold, so this little barricade that your cells are able to create essentially pick up the virus and don't let it go into your nasal cells to get them infected. And so once it sticks to that virus, you end up, like, basically when you blow your nose or when you sneeze, you basically kick it out of your nasal cavity and you don't get infected. But when the cold comes in, it essentially will create an environment that drops the temperature in your nose by almost 9 degrees, and that decreases the ability of those cells to function normally. So it's not able to create enough of that barricade, and then that barricade's actually not that strong as it usually is. So it's not able to pick up and stick those little virus particles as easily as it would. And so now you're kind of susceptible in two ways. You're not creating enough of the barricade, and then the barricade's not strong enough either. And so the virus is able to penetrate, invade, and infect the cells that line your nose.
And you can almost feel that because when you're outside and it's cold, your nose starts to run.
Right, and it's almost a reactive situation because it's like letting out probably any virus that is binding to that barricade of vesicles.
So there's a couple of the issues, scientifically speaking, why we're having trouble. Let's talk about practically what's going on here in the next couple of weeks, as far as Christmas and Hanukkah and New Year's, of course. So what are the best ways to prevent viruses?
Right.
Prevent yourself from getting sick. And if you do get sick or your kids get sick, what are the best ways to treat it?
Yes, and so a great way is obviously wearing masks, just because it does increase the humidity in that area. There have been some studies using or taking vitamin D supplements because we have decreased vitamin D levels in our bloodstream during the winter months because of a decrease in UV radiation. So there's been a study on children where there was a decreased incidence of influenza or the flu when they were on these supplements, and then another study in adults where they saw a decreased incidence of colds when they were on vitamin D supplements. So that's kind of a natural way to protect as well. But obviously, if you're having any symptoms of a cold, not going to work, not going to school, because then you're infecting everyone. So that's kind of an easy way to prevent. And the reason we covered this today is because everyone, at least I'm Latin, and so in our culture, people think that, cover your chest, you're going to get a cold, or don't, walk with your feet cold, you're going to get a cold. But it's really the nose that you really need to be covering up and protecting.
All right, good reminder if you're going to in a crowd, certainly.
And then washing your hands, because we have a tendency to touch things. These particles can be on surfaces, and then we put it and we touch our nose, our mouth, and our eyes more than we think.
Yeah.
Great information. Appreciate it, especially ahead of the holidays. Yeah, a lot of get-togethers.
Especially as we enter these holiday gatherings.
A lot of people getting together. Dr. Fabi, thank you as always.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you.
All right.